In this video, you'll learn how to back up your Microsoft Planner data using a quick export to Excel. While Microsoft Planner still doesn't offer a full save as or one-click backup for an entire plan, this method gives you a fast, reliable snapshot of your tasks that you can store, share, or archive outside of Planner. Today, I'll show you how to use what I call the quick and manual method, which is simply exporting your plan to an Excel file. This works entirely in the Planner web app, and it's especially useful if you just want a record of what you're working on, who's doing what, and when things are due. Start by opening your preferred web browser and going to the Microsoft Planner web app. Sign in with your usual work or school account if you're not already signed in. Once you're in, locate the plan you want to back up. This might be in your recent plans, pinned plans, or under all plans, depending on how you have things organized. Click to open that plan. You should now see your usual planner board with buckets, tasks, and assignments. At the top of the page, look at the title of your plan. Right next to that title, you'll see a small arrow pointing down. This is where you'll find options related to the entire plan. Click that arrow, and from the drop-down menu that appears, choose Export Plan to Excel. Planner will now generate an Excel file containing the details of your tasks. Depending on your browser settings, you might be asked where you want to save the file, or it may go straight into your default Downloads folder. Once it's downloaded, you can open it in Excel to confirm everything looks right. Inside the Excel file, you'll see a table listing each task as a separate row. You'll typically find columns for the task name, the bucket it's in, who it's assigned to, its progress, start and due dates, priority, and the task description. This is why this method is perfect for keeping a record of task names, due dates, and assignments. It essentially turns your plan into a spreadsheet that you can filter, sort, or share as needed. However, it's important to understand the limitations of this backup. The export does not include file attachments or task comments. That means any documents you've attached directly to tasks or any conversation history inside those tasks will not appear in the Excel file. To work around this, here's a helpful tip before you export. If you have tasks with important attachments, open those tasks in Planner and copy the key information into the description field. For example, you might paste a link to a file stored in SharePoint or OneDrive, or you could add a short note summarizing what the attached document contains. Descriptions are included in the export, so this ensures at least the essential context, and links are preserved in your backup. Once you've done that for any critical tasks, repeat the export step to generate a fresh Excel file. Store that file somewhere safe, like a shared team folder, your personal OneDrive, or another backup location you trust. You can repeat this process regularly, such as weekly or monthly, to maintain an ongoing history of your plans. That's all there is to it. I'll show you the easiest way to back up Microsoft Planner. Open your plan in the web app, use the drop-down next to the plan title, and choose Export Plan to Excel to capture a snapshot of your tasks.